Keep this under your bed before you go to bed, and this will happen to your enemies. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you are new here for the first time, you are so welcome. My name is Pamela. So in this channel, I share spiritual tips, I share messages, spiritual tips that will be a blessing to you, that will transform your life greatly. Using natural things you can find around you, using them in a spiritual way to help yourself to solve one or two things spiritually. You see things working amazingly in your life. If you love spiritual tips, go on and subscribe, turn on the bell so that whenever I upload videos, you get notified and come and watch. So I'm going to show you how to make use of this wonderful ingredients you can find in the kitchen. It's actually a food. Use it to get rid of any darkness in your life. Use it to get rid of witches' attack. Use it to destroy the plans of the wicked ones, and you see good things happening in your life. There are so many things that evil ones cast upon one, casting the shadow of death, casting the shadow of affliction, casting the shadow of sickness, setback, blockage, and so many. If you are not strong spiritually, they can be able to fall you down. So that is why I always say, always make sure that your spiritual life is high. Do not rely on your own understanding. Always seek God before you do anything. Even if it's a spiritual work, make sure you commit God in all you do, and you see Him doing everything for you. If you do spiritual work, when you include God in it, there's nothing that will make it not to work for you. As long as your hands are clean, not just by doing all manner of evil and say that you want to do spiritual work. Always seek for mercy. Ask God to have mercy upon you, just like Psalm 51. Tell God to pardon your iniquities, to cleanse you. That verse is actually a mercy prayer. It's a mercy verse. Read it from one to beginning, or just go through it. You will see it for yourself. By the grace of God, any affliction you are passing through will be no more after this. So you have to get onion, like this onion, this type, or you can get any color of onion. This is the red purple type of onion. Okay, so you have to get any one you can find. Raw one, please, and make sure you don't cut it when you get it, because after prayer I'm going to tell you the right way to prepare this, to get rid of any affliction you are passing through. And this is mostly for witches' attack, anybody disturbing you at night spiritually, whosoever that is invoking you in any evil place, whosoever that is summoning you to any evil place, summoning your spirit, summoning you in anywhere, they will not succeed. Whosoever that is attacking you with any kind of affliction. So just get onion, any color, like I said earlier. Pray before making use of this. You just set your heart, ask God to have mercy upon you, just the way I just said. Then after that, you have to use something like a pin. Just, point it on the body. Just make sure that you put a hole on the body. The reason for doing so is just to make sure the odor comes out. That smell of onion is what the evil ones don't like. Like some people, they don't like the smell of onion. It's not as if they are evil. Like me, I don't like the smell of raw onion, like naturally. But I just love it like half done. If you prepare it, I love it half done. If you steam it a little, I just like it. Does not mean that I'm evil, okay? But spiritually, they don't like the smell. That is because onion repels bad things. It gets rid of negative powers. So when the smell of onion is there, okay, if someone says your loved ones does not like it, does not mean the person is evil. Just take note. Don't go and be attacking people saying that they don't like the smell, that means they are evil. No, I mean in a spiritual way. There are some evil ones, when they perceive the smell of onion, they are okay with it. When they want to perform bad thing, when they appear in that their evil form, when they want to attack, that smell of onion destroys their spells. It destroys that spell that they want to cast upon you. That is what I mean. Onion smell, when you put it around your environment, it gets rid of evil by the grace of God. It's not by just doing it for doing sake. You have to include prayer. Follow up with prayer. Let God come and take control. Do some certain things I'm going to tell you, and do it at a particular time. Make sure that your hands are clean. You have not offended anybody. That will be a barrier, or that will be a blockage to this working for you. So after praying After putting the hole on the onion, just put a hole, put little holes, and when you start perceiving it, then you start praying. You can personalize it if you are doing it for somebody, on behalf of somebody. Maybe you are in a house, you want to do it and keep it in the person's room. Call the person's name, mention the person's name, that, for example, John, evil ones shall not get to you, John. Anybody that want to plan evil for you as you go to bed will not succeed. Whosoever that is taking away your star will not succeed. Any kind of witchcraft attack will be no more in your life. John, just be saying the person's name and be praying. Then if you are the one, the same thing, you have to personalize it with prayers by calling your name. Be praying and calling your name, that affliction shall not come to you, evil shall not come to you. This nightmare shall be no more in my life. This evil dream that they are always defeating you shall end today. You sleep peacefully and wake up peacefully. This is majorly for those that are passing through difficulties. For example, they can't even close their eyes because they are afraid that they will be attacked. So I want to also let you know that whether you sleep or not, if they want to attack you, they will attack you. Don't be afraid that if you sleep, you will experience attack. Yes, when you sleep, if you start having some dream, it's just a message that things are going wrong spiritually. When you start receiving attack through dream, it's just a message that things are going wrong spiritually. Remember, when you sleep, that is when your spirit become more active. When your body is at rest, your spirit is more active, seeing things that you on your normal time you will not see. So when you sleep, that is when your spirit rises. And how to overcome this is to build your spiritual life. Building your spiritual life will make you not to experience this. Even if you have any dream, you will defeat them because your spirit is very strong. But when your spirit is not strong, when your body is at rest, your spirit will rise. And during battle or during any attack, they will be defeating. That is when you see some spirit very weak. You see your dream, you'll be trying to fight, but you are so weak, you cannot even raise your hand, you cannot even run away, you cannot even do anything. So always make sure you increase your spiritual life, like build it up and be prayerful. So you saying that you don't want to sleep, you want to stay awake because you don't know what will happen when you close your eye. That one is even the worst, because when things are going on spiritually, they will even be around you. Those evil people, the evil ones will be around you, feasting around, doing all manner of things, and you cannot even see it. That one is the worst. So is it not better for you to work on your spiritual life, make your spirit to be strong, so that when you sleep peacefully, then let your spirit rise up and fight, defeat them all. So please do this. If you know that your case is like that, you are always afraid, fear is all over you, you cannot even rest, you cannot even think, nothing. Please do this. By the grace of God, God Almighty, the power of God will flow into this and make it very strong spiritually, so that this can get rid of evil around your environment. So this is what you have to do. After putting O's, you start praying, personalize it, call your name like I said. Then you have to keep it under your bed. You can keep it anywhere around your room. So keep it under your bed. If you don't have under bed, for those that don't have under bed, then you have to keep it by the corner of your bed, by the side of the window, by the side, just the four corners, anywhere, a corner, just keep it like that. Please do not cut it open, do not remove the peel, just do what I told you. After doing so, you start praying, telling God, you appreciate God for everything, just go to bed. Please remember that you cannot do anything without prayers. You need God always, you need God in everything you do, and God will take you far in life. So do this in the night before you go to bed, and God Almighty will wipe away your tears. You will sleep peacefully. Your spirit will defeat them all. So the next day, because I know lots of people are going to ask me this, the next day you have to throw it away. Please don't repeat the same onion. Onion is meant to absorb out negative energies from the environment. Negative energies like any evil thing the enemy must have planted waiting for you to sleep, or anything that they have planted that you want to go to bed as you are sleeping. This, he absorb it out. He absorb it out and get rid of it. So the next morning, please trash it out. Anytime you want to sleep, if you feel like you want to use it, not every day, do it the same way. God Almighty will take control in your life. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, share this video to everyone. Remain blessed as always. I will see you in my next video.